Allegations of racism were the main focus of the El Cajon City Council meeting last night. Dozens of community members told the council that minorities are treated unfairly in El Cajon and said the council does not reflect the diversity of the community. Joining me are Mark Arabo, a lifelong El Cajon resident whose family is from Iraq, and on the phone, El Cajon Mayor Pro Tem Bill Wells. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Mark, let's start with you. Prior to the City Council meeting, there was a protest yesterday at the El Cajon Civic Center. What led up to that?
It was 3 years in the making of racially insensitive comments. And if you could visit newelcajon.org, it sources everything from 2011 when the city said there's a Chaldean mafia. When they found out 2 out of 21 were Chaldean, every law agency apologized except El Cajon. They said we stand by the statement. 2012, another statement was made. In 2013, the final one, when they started attacking kids.
And I have a statement, a quote from that. El Cajon's Mayor Mark Lewis is quoted in the May 2013 issue of The Progressive as saying some Chaldean school children who receive free lunches are being picked up by Mercedes-Benzes. He added, first time they come over here, it doesn't take them too long to learn where all the freebies are. Pro Tem Mayor Bill Wells, you've seen this remark and heard others from the mayor and council about minorities in El Cajon. What is your response?
Well, that's an insensitive remark, and he really shouldn't have said anything like that. And if he did say that, apparently he says he did, he should apologize.
Okay. And Mark, what were some things that were said at the city council meeting last night by people asking for maybe some sensitivity or diversity?
The main thing we want is sensitivity to all minorities and all cultures and respect for human dignity and human rights. And it'd be one thing if yesterday they said we denounce his statement and he apologizes, but instead they try to change the focus on something that it's nothing to do with, and they never actually owned up to it. In the beginning he denied it, and at 11 o'clock he actually owned the comment, and he said, I did say that. So one thing I would hope that we all come together, and everyone asked Mark Lewis from the council to publicly apologize, and everyone else should denounce his statement and retract his statement.
And Bill Wells did just ask for that he should denounce his own statement. You know, the Mayor Lewis should denounce his statement. But right. I want to keep going here, Bill. You told protesters yesterday that there is no institutional racism in El Cajon government. Give us some evidence to support your point.
Well, time after time I asked people last night to show us a policy or any kind of a statement or anything that the city council has done publicly that has caused them any pain or discomfort or made them feel like they were being treated unfairly. And nobody could say anything. The truth is that all of the ordinances and the policies have been completely fair and without racism. I can say that clearly.
And I'm sorry.
I can say that clearly, and I'm concerned that we're going to go out and quickly call for racism and get people all wound up. And if it's not really a problem, there's a lot of unintended consequences that can come with that kind of a statement.
So let me have Mark respond to that. Mark, we're talking about riling people up over accusations of racism, and you call El Cajon the Escondido of East County, and you've said that the city should consider redistricting. Why would you like to see that redistricting happen?
Well, over 50% of the citizens of El Cajon are not Caucasian, and they're not represented on the council, so they don't have a voice. We want El Cajon to be as diverse as its constituents.
The city council?
The city council.
I see.
So similar to the city of San Diego and city of Chula Vista, if you carve out districts for that council seat, you'll always have minorities at the table. Right now, we're not represented.
Okay, let me ask Bill about that. Would redistricting be something that the city is willing to consider?
Well, our largest minority population are Hispanics, about 25%. We have Tony Ambrose on the Planning Commission right now, on the City Council right now, who is of Hispanic descent. We've had a gentleman by the name of Ramos, a gentleman by the name of Santos, who have been on the City Council. So historically, we've had Hispanics represented on the council. Now, if you're talking about the Chaldean population, when you look at our Planning Commission, we have appointed 2 of our Planning Commissioners out of 5 that are Chaldeans. One's a woman, one's a man.
Okay. How are you reaching out, aside from this Planning Commission bill, how are you reaching out to diverse communities in El Cajon in terms of letting them know that their voices are heard? Do you have other things on the books trying to get that message out to them and trying to make sure that their voices are being heard?
Well, actually, yeah, I'm glad you asked that because I've been concerned about this for a while and just recently began a process of having town hall meetings. Our first one starts 2 weeks from yesterday. And I'll be going to the lower socioeconomic areas of the city, specifically apartment complexes, and having town hall meetings where people can ask me questions and really let their voices be heard.
Okay, and we'll have to end it here. Mark, with you, what are your next steps?
I want to work with the city council to put on the agenda for district-wide elections, geographic elections, and let the citizens of El Cajon, the voters, that they account to, vote on it. And,
okay.
and I hope that he joins me in denouncing everything to do with any negativity towards any racism or minorities, or and really celebrate our differences, not attack them. So I hope that he could join me in uniting the city and healing it. First steps forward.
We will be following this, Mark Arabo, and El Cajon Pro Tem Mayor Bill Wells. Thank you very much.
Thank you.